All right, so this is the storyboarding of the MCA. We have some fresh categories for the winners last year.
Yeah, I gotta say that this year brings a lot of new style storyboarding into the community, which is a great thing.
Yeah, I think over the years you can see like it's the storyboards are looking way more like complex in a way, but it feels way more like an actual video, if you could say it like that,
Yeah, a
which
lot
is
of
great to see.
yep.
He was about to say something.
Oh yeah, just gonna say that we got a lot of fresh air in the storyboards for 2022.
Oh yeah, wait, all right, I'm back. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this will go.
Yeah, too.
And it's like the first time we actually commentate on this. So this is like the first time for us as well.
Yep, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm ready.
Yeah, that's great. It's okay to be nervous when it's the first time. But yeah, so we have a lot of new storyboards. Some of them maybe you guys have seen. Um, some of them, I think one of them is definitely something you guys might have seen before. But regardless, it's still very great. It's still very good. A lot of users voted for it.
Okay, so should we get to the top five grand storyboards for this year?
Yeah, let's do that. We let me. All right,
So
so
yeah, for the fifth place we have Shosho no Tabi, The Ascending Journey, composed by Vincent, actually.
yeah, it's very homemade, you could say. A lot of great names is contributed to this project.
Yep. Gotta say, this is like one of the most ambitious project I've ever seen.
Yeah, like if you guys, you can check like the map description. You can see all the different credits, like from the storyboard to like even the art in the storyboard is created by an artist. So it's like totally customly made specifically for this storyboard,
Yeah,
which is
like
very
this.
cool.
Yeah, like these days, it's kind of hard to find storyboards that actually have like self-made access, like entirely self-made like this.
Yeah, like all from the song to the start to the art, and you can say like it's a little bit story based, like a little bit narrative going on, which is very cool as well.
Yeah, by looking at this, you can see like the amount of effort the team brought into the storyboard, and maybe to the entire set as a whole.
Yeah, I think Risen, I think that's his name. We have like a lot of different storyboarders for this one. It's like Risen, Nitros, Encrypton, and Nin Guang. I'm not sure if that's how he says his name, but
Uh,
so there's a
uh,
lot of different storyboarders on this one. And you also got credit actually, Hokishi.
yeah, I got credited as well.
Maybe can you tell like a little bit of the process for this?
Where should I start? So So this project started from a server called Usto Arclane, and we had like a very big Genshin player community there. And after the first anniversary, everyone was like, maybe we're gonna submit something to this year's anniversary, and that's how the project started. And Shirelia actually got like an artist, which is Tofu Mang, and a composer, which is Vinces, and he paired up with Avrian, and the both of them got the project going and got it to the point where it's at today.
I mean, it's very crazy. Like, it's just nice to see these kind of projects and the end results.
Yeah, I really hope that we can see more original stuff like this in the rank section. That would be great.
Yeah. Like, this is high effort, but you can totally see it. Like, it's very clean, very, like, just seems so consistent. But yeah, so this was like the 5th map for the Grand Storyboard on this category. So it's like the 5th place.
Okay, let's move on to the 4th place, shall we?
Yeah. So this is the 4th place for the Grand Storyboard.
Oh, this is your storyboard.
Yeah.
Complex, diverse system, and waveform.
Yeah. It's also like a big project, like the previous one we just saw, but this is like more like it's also kind of a fan-made project for not for a game, but more like for music.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit about this project?
I mean, sure. So this was like the first collaboration for the Taishi Appreciation team, and we really didn't even expect like to really like put a lot of effort in all the projects, because we just wanted to make a server where like people can gather and talk about like doujin music. But then we made this this collaboration, and it took actually quite a while, which kind of makes sense for these big projects. But we got a lot of nice mappers to help us create the map. And the storyboard was only created at the end, like after the map is finished or mostly finished. And we just brainstormed like a bit for like the style of the storyboard. It should be kind of simplistic, and not too like there's not a lot of effects and flashy stuff. So we try to keep it a little bit more simple for the players to also be able to play with the storyboard, since it's a very long map. But we didn't have any artists to create the arts like the other one.
Well, I think it still looks very, very nice, very artistic and aesthetic.
That was the goal, so I mean, I'm very I appreciate that people can see that the goal was just to make it look good in a way. But what also elevated this map, in my opinion, is not only the storyboard, but also like just as you can hear, like the hit sounds, like the one who hit sounded this is very nice. Like he's very talented. It was TTM, and also the map itself. Like we kind of try to keep it consistent, like for each section in a way.
Yeah, I think the map looks pretty cool as well.
Oh yeah, there's a fun fact as well, because if you go to the beat map for this storyboard and look at the link, you can see it actually has a funny number, you could say.
Well, that's for us to know, for other people to find out when they look up for in the map.
Yeah. And it couldn't be planned, this is like purely coincidence, but it's still quite funny.
Yeah, it's a funny little coincidence. Yep.
There's also an Easter egg by Nagabi, but that's only if you, yeah, there's like a QR code you can scan on one of the mappers section. But yeah, this is basically like, it was created by a tool that I'm actually creating right now. It was still very in the early phase, so there might be a lot of optimization issues for this storyboard that could be improved. But I tried to make something different in a way. I mean the process.
Ooh, look at these constellations. Looks so cool.
Actually, there's one special guy or girl who really helped me with this effect back in the day, because I've had this effect for some time now, but I had an idea to create this, but I wasn't very efficient in coding, so I got a lot of help for this effect, and just decided that it will fit for this like the background and just the visuals. I don't think anyone even I'm not sure if anyone actually completed this map without like just SSing it, full combing.
Oh, is it a bit too hard?
Yeah, a little bit.
I gotta say, like, the backgrounds that you chose for the storyboard goes really well with what's being played in the song.
I mean, yeah, actually, I think you also like just all mappers maybe like when you have to create a map or just storyboard, the process of finding all of these like assets, like the backgrounds and stuff, it just takes like way too long time, because you have to find the one that actually fits with the song. But yeah, this map is like 14 minutes, so I'm not sure if you're gonna watch like the rest of it, but this is like the 4th place. As you can see, we have some other cool storyboards coming up.
Yep. We should move on.
Yeah.
On the 3rd place, we have Stella Stella by Hoshimachi Suisei.
With the banger song.
Yep. Gotta say, if you know VTubers, you probably know this song, and if you don't know VTubers, you probably heard this song as well. It's so
Yeah,
popular and it's so
I,
good.
yeah, I'm a great example because I'm not that familiar with VTubers or anything, but I still know about this song, and it's actually quite good. Used to always see this song being played in the multiplayer lobbies and stuff.
Also, those drawings seems to be hand drawn. Looks like it's hand drawn and manually animated as well.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very like it fits very well with the whole theme of the storyboard. Like everything is almost like a little bit artsy in a way,
Yeah.
and they really like killed it with the pace of the storyboard as well. As you can see, like even like they have different type of art going on, like for the colors and stuff like that. So it's not always the same in each section, which makes it kind of like diverse.
Yeah, and I don't
And
know if you noticed, but like the storyboard take up a section of the gameplay, so it goes really well with the gameplay as well.
yeah, that's also what I meant by like the pace of this animations, like the storyboard is it fits very well with the song as well. So I think Jerry really did a very good job on this.
Yep, good job, Jerry.
Yeah, good job, good job.
Very
Like
well
the
deserved. Yeah.
and you could say like the simplicity. You can also see it like it's not too stacked with a lot of different kind of effect.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
it's it's not too technical, but you can still see that there's a lot of effort put into this storyboard.
yeah. So I think like not even the mappers or people who check the editor can enjoy this, but also the players. They can play this map in Taiko and still appreciate like the storyboard.
And like here you can see that the Taiko lane actually split the storyboard into two, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Like the top of the above of the Taiko playfield. It's like less animated in a way, like there's not too much going on. Because usually that's where like the HP bar and stuff like that is located at.
Beautiful song, beautiful storyboard, I must say.
Yeah, actually, as you just saw, like the effect with the little flash, like it works very well just from the black background. Like you don't really expect too much happening, and then you just get that little flash, which is a nice little effect. And look at the animations as well.
Yeah, this is like
Like the
Jerry.
drawings.
Yeah, Jerry definitely put a lot of effort into the drawings.
Even the credit scene looks like an actually like official video or something.
Yeah. Ooh, that's handwriting effect.
Yeah, it's very clean. This definitely deserved like a top 5 placement. You also see it with the first place choices. It's way more than the second, third, and fourth plus.
Yep.
So people really like this as well. But I guess, yeah, we can go to the next storyboard.
And on the second place, we got triangles. Isismus? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I mean, that was good. This is by YFBMP. He's very notable storyboarder. Most people already know about him. Not only because of his maps, because he's also a mapper, but also his amazing works on storyboards. He's like a very creative and talented storyboarder and mapper. This is
He's definitely.
yeah, this is like the probably seen this storyboard before. As you can see, there's a lot of triangles because of the contest we had earlier. Think it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was submitted to a contest called Triangles.
Yeah, I think this storyboard, he made a few changes and optimized it a little bit compared to when he submitted it.
Oh, I mean that's actually yeah, because this is ranked, so there needs to be some optimization as well. But I think even though like when he submitted it in the beginning, it's still very like great. There's a lot of stuff we haven't seen before in storyboarding. Even the assets, it's kind of different. There's nice usage of like the colors as well. It's not very stale. It's not only the same color.
Yeah, and it incorporated the triangle themes very nicely.
Yeah. So he did like exactly what they wanted to do, want the people to do with the contest. There's also different kind of shapes in the storyboard, just maybe to create some diversity. The technical aspect of this is also quite high because all of these effects, as you can see, I think he codes in C# or use the Story Brew, generate the storyboard, and there's a lot of coding going on to create these amazing animations.
Yep, I think this part is the most technical in the storyboard, I would say.
Yeah. Like the motion graphics. Yeah, even like it just fits very well with the song as well. You can feel the visual is very, it fits very well with the song. So he did a great job on this. Do you have anything else to say about this?
Oh yeah, no, I have said everything I wanted to say.
Okay.
Okay, we should
Okay.
move on to the first place.
Yep. So this is like the big one, which is by Lucent.
It's a medley.
So this is the Toho medley, the non-stop medley, if that's how you say it. But this is like one
Yeah.
of the biggest, also one of the biggest projects in storyboarding, because it incorporates like almost everything from the game called Toho. It's almost like identical.
Yeah, like he actually brought the entire game into Osu, and that's insane.
Yeah, I'm just kind of blown away with the all the particles going on, like for the different sections and stages. Like, how do you even replicate those? And he did it
Mm.
fairly quickly, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of calculation.
Yeah, like that. If you can see these animations, I'm just kind of like, damn.
And he stays so true to the game that if you put this on cinema, turn off all the Otsu sound, you could probably tell a Toho friend that this is from a Toho game and they wouldn't question it.
Yeah, it's like a social experiment.
Yeah, but it's it's amazing that he actually brought the entire game into the storyboard.
Even with all the limitations we have in storyboarding, he still
Yeah.
managed to have like a lot of the animations and stuff like that, like incorporated, which is very amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking when I first saw this, I was thinking like, oh wow, all these particles must take up a lot of file size, but apparently it's not because this is uploaded, which is amazing.
So not only did he create a lot of like particles like that, like this right here, but he also optimized everything, which
Yeah.
is like it's a big discussion in storyboarding with the optimization. Like it's very important because of the way the storyboards file are structured.
Also, he optimized the SB load as well, I think, because with all those particles, the FPS barely drops at all.
Yeah, usually the SB load is, for you guys who don't know what that is, it's it's like an indicator for how many sprites are overlapped on top of each other and how much space they take up the screen with. When it's like high, maybe like over 2, or can't remember the number when it gets red, but then it's you can see like there's a lot of stuff going on, like overlapping each other. And when it's low, it means a lot of the sprites and stuff they're not really overlapping and not taking too much screen space.
So yeah, if any of you guys out there want to start storyboarding, please be mindful of the SB load.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the optimization. Like when stuff are going off screen, it's best if they're actually deleted from the, like the animations are not keeping like going on and stuff. That will kill your PC if stuff like that happens. I actually think he created other Toho maps, and I'm not sure if there's storyboards for those. I might be mistaken.
Well, if that's the case, then I might have to check those.
Yeah. And a lot of people might actually know Lucent from his earlier name, which is it's like 404, aim not found. I think he's a mouse player. So he was he was playing very competitively earlier in the days, but now he turned more into like a mapper, and Storyboarder. It's kind of the same with Rurochi, because he's also a very notable player, but also mapper now and storyboarder.
Um,
So this map is actually since it's a medley, if that's how you say it, but it's actually I think it's 11 minutes or maybe longer than that.
yeah. Okay, so that's the 5 winning storyboards for this year MCA for Grand Storyboard.
Yeah, you guys definitely have to check these storyboards out as well. It's a different experience when you check them out instead of watching them from a stream or something, because you can see all the effort put into the storyboard. It's a different feel, and I think they did a great job for these storyboards. It's very solid. It's very nice the way they made all of this stuff. It looks way more like, I think, what Pepe actually wanted with storyboarding, to have some kind of story with the storyboards and compliments for the map itself.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to say about this?
Nah. Okay, now we can move on to the Grand User category. Oh,
Yeah, this is the same.
oh, it's the
This is
same
the
map.
same. Yeah.
So on the 5th place we have Lucens.
Yeah. This is very nice. I don't think he had a storyboard last year. I mean, the year before.
Oh, 2021.
Yeah, like in this category and the previous category. So this might be his first time to be top 5, but I might be mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him last year.
I think he made some other storyboards as well, but they might not have been. I think this is probably one of the biggest storyboards he made so far.
Well, I think with this storyboard, it's a well-deserved 5th place.
Yeah, at least like it's well deserved to be in the top 5.
Okay, let's go to the 4th place now, shall we?
Yeah, we can do that. Congrats to Lucen, by the way.
Yeah, congratulations to Lucens for making it to the top 5. And on 4th place we have Cherry.
With Stella as well. So this is the 4th place that got like 35 first choices, and not that many of the second and up to 4th and plus. This is also well deserved.
Yeah. I mean, considering this storyboard alone is already understandable how he got so many first choices.
Yeah. I think he was also in the last MCA for the storyboarding. I'm not sure, but there's this thing called CWC, which is like the Taishi World Cup. I think he did a lot of cool stuff for them as well. So he's been like he's usually he's actually making like graphic content, like what is it called? Not graphic content, but graphic design for like other tournaments and maybe even like the storyboards and stuff. So he has a very nice understanding about like these different aspects of designing a storyboard.
Oh, that's why his storyboard is so aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, how about third place?
Yeah, let's see what the third place is.
I am excited to see the top 3. And for the third place, we have Venerable Nienta.
Yep.
I've got,
And this,
yep.
yeah, this is also a triangles storyboard we're shown here. I think he came into storyboarding within the last 3 years, or maybe 4, but he's also been like his name has been in a lot of prominent storyboard as well and other projects. He also did the mentorship program to teach people how to storyboard.
I would say Nyanza has a very distinct storyboarding style that, how should I put it? Like, if you look at the storyboard, you will immediately know that this was his.
Yeah, that's true. He has his own style, like with the visuals in a way. I think it might be the the strokes in a square and other shapes. Like he has a lot of, maybe even the text as well.
I think he calls it poster style design, I think. I might be mistaken.
He did. That's true.
I like it because his style is very clean.
Yeah. I think his style kind of reminded me of, if you know Tommy Phelps, the other storyboarder.
Oh, right.
But at the same time, not really, because you can still distinguish the two storyboarders. But yeah, this was Nyanza on the third place. So congrats to Nyanza, because man, there has been a lot of great storyboarders so far, you would say.
Yep,
with Lucent, on the 5th place, and Jerry on the 4th place. Like, they're both very great storyboarders. And then we have Nyanza.
And on the second place, we have YFBMP.
We also saw him in the last category.
Yep, but this is a different map, different storyboard actually.
I'm not sure if I've seen this one before. But you can even see, like, in this storyboard, he can create like a totally different style depending on the song and the vibe of the song.
Yep, the man can really adapt to any song.
Which is a nice skill to have. but this one got like almost the same amount of votes for the first place and the second and third. It must have been very difficult for people to pick the top 5 storyboarders because
Yeah.
I've only seen some notable names so far.
I think we have a lot of great names.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic as well. I feel like he can create a storyboard almost for any kind of genre. And I'm saying that while Down's part was playing, but yeah,
I mean, to be fair, YF never disappoints with every of his new storyboard. It just brings something new and it's always fresh and it's never repetitive, which is amazing.
exactly. Like he always takes some stuff kind of to the next level, you could say.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that this storyboard is not anything too complicated, but it's still very pleasing and say very aesthetic to look at.
Yeah, we haven't really even seen some of the elements that he also created in other storyboards, but in this one, you can see how the upper part of the screen is like reflected on the part below, which is like we haven't really seen that before in storyboarding, and you can see that it looks quite aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to YF for making it to the top 5 this year.
Yeah, congrats to YF.
Were you saying something?
Oh, no, I mean, I think I have said most of the things.
Okay, moving on to first place. And in the first place, we have Sochi. Well, congratulations.
Thanks. I mean, I'm happy, like I probably should be about this. I was actually kind of surprised because I wasn't that active in storyboarding. I think it was last year, yeah. Except for this project.
So, can you tell us how are you feeling right now about being on the first place for this year's NCA?
Well, yeah, so back to what I was trying to say. I'm actually kind of surprised because there's a lot of great storyboarders these days. I've seen some new names into the game, like going into the game, storyboarding game, and I have seen some stuff that are very like quite amazing. I feel like I'm quite like a boomer in this storyboarding scene because I've been around for a long time. So that's why I'm kind of surprised to be picked as the first one, and still appreciate it, of course.
I mean, every new storyboard that you bump out, I would say that it shows a lot of effort was put in, no matter how simple or how complex it is. But yeah, I
I mean,
think, yeah.
yeah, usually I want to create something different in a way that is a bit different from other things we have seen in storyboarding. Like the small elements might be different in a way that we haven't seen. That's what I'm usually thinking about, just to distinguish the storyboards that I create. Yeah, I mean this is crazy. I guess like I'm still kind of surprised to be honest.
Well, I think it's a well-deserved one, to be honest.
I think hopefully, I mean maybe not hopefully in some sense, but I definitely think in the future we'll see some new names as well in the top 5. You guys probably have some storyboarders that you know that are like upcoming. I've seen a lot of good storyboarders as well that haven't really been in the top 5. But if they continue to storyboard, I think they'll make it like maybe even like to the top 3 because they're like very talented.
Yeah, I can see some names that could make it to the top 5 or even the top 3 next year.
Yeah. So I'm excited for the next MCA to see what we got going on.
Yeah, me too. Well, that's all for the storyboarding section of MCA for 2022. Again,
Yeah.
congratulations to
To
everyone
everyone.
that, yep, everyone that made it to the top 5 for both storyboards and storyboarders.
Yeah, they all did a great job, I must say. It was also difficult, like even for me to like pick the top 5. I mean, just the different maps and stuff.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough time for me to pick out storyboards that I wanted to nominate and vote for MCA as well because there are so many good ones this year.
Yeah, but that's all for now, and you guys can look up and wait for the next one.
Well, thank you for tuning in for the storyboard section. Stay tuned because we're still having Mania, Taiko, Catch, and Standard coming up.
Yep. See you guys next time. Maybe
See you
next
guys
year,
next time.
just like Pepe. See you guys.